I don't even know anymore. Like, seriously, I don't know, bro. Like, on one hand, it's like, it's Inter Milan, it's a San Siro. You shouldn't be expecting anything, blah, 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 all that other shit. But when you see that they didn't even play their best team, they had Bastoni on the bench, they had Barella, who didn't start, but he was on the bench. They had DeMarco, who was on the bench, and they had Turam, who was on the bench. And you see the performance that we put in. It's just so. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's such a good thing that I watch other sports because I wouldn't be able to handle this if it was just Arsenal. Like, so it's a good thing the teams that in other sports that I watch are actually good because so Arsenal's disappointments don't affect me to this same extent as they did before. But just damn, it's damning, man. 17, 14, or what was it? I don't even know. Like 15 corners, let's just say. 15 corners. Fucking Stoke City, bro. Literally, Saka completed like, I think Saka crossed the ball 19 times in the game. 19. Bro, what are we turning into? 2 years ago, we were the best side to watch in the whole Premier League, and now we're one of the worst sides to watch. And it's all because Mikel Arteta is trying so hard to do something that he's trying to be something that he's not. Like, just stick with your own plan, bro. Why are you trying so hard to do stuff that at the expense of our team? Like, you're literally ruining our chances. You got Edu. It all starts with the transfer window in the summer. We finished 2 points by Man City, and the first thing you do is sign Mikel Merino, Sociedad's third best midfielder. You sign Calafiori to a defence that doesn't need backup like that. And you get Raheem Sterling, who you already said you didn't want, but as soon as you got him, you talked about how good he is. So, and then you haven't played him since. You play him in Bournemouth. You take him off after 24 minutes, even though he was our best attacker. You take him off instead of Trossard, who cost us in that game. And then since then, he hasn't come on in any game in the Premier League slash Champions League when we need a goal. So it tells you how he already thinks about Sterling. And then again, he said that he didn't want him. So why do we get him? We bought a goalkeeper that can't play in the cups as well as a backup. That's always cool, you know. That's the first time I've ever seen a team do that. So yeah, from the summer, I should have known from the summer that it was never going to be great at the end because we weren't prepared to win the Premier League. And then you just see all the shit that's happening this season and a change of play style because of one player being out in Odegaard. It's just crazy to me. It's like I'm regurgitating the same points. You sell Smith Rowe and you loan Vieira, who you bought only 2 years ago, by the way, and you're already loaning him out again. That shows how bad that signing was. And then you have Waneri, who's a like for like replacement of Odegaard, and you don't play him. You bring him on with 9 minutes to go in the game. Like, it's like get, you're purposely trying to lower your stock, which is kind of crazy. Like, the game was so bad that he got booked. Arteta got booked for touching the ball when he was on the pitch. Like, part of me wanted to see Çalhanoğlu boot his arm off. Like, just, he pisses me off sometimes. Like, why are you touching the ball? Like, leave the ball, bro. You're too close. I was so surprised the ref didn't send him off, by the way. You got Arsenal fans out here trying to make this about the refs as well. Oh, he's such a bad ref. If let's just say for the sake of argument, he was bad. He was bad for both teams. He gave like 30 fouls in the whole game. He was giving fouls for everything. So let's not make it sound like he was bad for Arsenal and good for Inter, because he wasn't. He was bad. If he was bad for one team, he was bad for both. If he was good for both. I didn't think he did a bad job at all. I think he's fine. But apart from that, Marino, fucking hell, man. Such a mid player, bro. Like, he's a good player, but he's not what Arsenal need to overtake Manchester City. Like, Man City, if he played for Man City, he'd be like the sixth best midfielder in their team, bro. And we bought him as a final piece. We sold Xhaka, who finished 16th in the Ballon d'Or, higher than any Arsenal player, and replacing Marino, so that's third best midfielder. Tells you how much we know. And I'm trying to, and yeah, he gives away the penalty. It's a handball. It's a handball. It's unfortunate, but it's a handball. Like, I agree. I hear the argument about where is he gonna put his arm in the proximity of the ball, but at the same time, it's like if I'm shooting and it's going on target, and your arm blocks it, even if it's in an unnatural position, I'm still wanting you to get. I still want that penalty, so I'm not too fussed about the penalty. The one thing I am fussed about is him getting punched in the head on right in front of the ref, and the ref didn't even. The people in VAR didn't even ask him to check, which is kind of crazy. He literally got punched in the head and nothing happened. But apart from that, in the second half, we just halved them half. They let us have the ball, so all these Arsenal fans gassing 70% possession. Let's chill out, yeah, because Inter literally did what we did last season. Great defensively and let us have the ball because they know they're not going to break us down. Gabriel Martinelli on the left, he is a fucking bum, bro. He's a bum. He sucks. He's one of the worst wingers I've ever seen in my life. His wing play is so bad. It's actually crazy. His best attributes are defending, and he's a winger. That tells you all you need to know. I'm already here saying it. That season when he scored 15 goals 2 years ago, that was an anomaly, bro. That's never gonna happen again. He's actually shit. He's so shit. Bukayo Saka, he's obviously our best attacker, but he was shit as well. He got pocketed by the backup left back. So that tells you all you need to know. And Kai Havertz, fuck me. I said in the summer we should get Victor Gyökeres. The same week that brother scores a hat-trick against our biggest rivals, Havertz puts in that Hall of Shame performance. I'm telling you, man, we spent so much money, but we don't buy the elite players. We buy good players. And we buy players from other Premier League teams that they don't want. Mr. Save a Hole, Mikel Arteta. Russell Wilson with Sierra type settings. Like, bro, come on. Stop trying to save a hole and get us good players, bro. But anyway, Trossard, fucking hell, he's so shit, bro. That celebration he did at Villa, fuck him, bro. Like, big man saying, fuck him. He should never start a game for Arsenal ever again. He's one of the worst starters I've ever seen in my life. He's a bench player forever, bro. Like, he didn't even start at Brighton when we bought him. So why is he starting at Arsenal? Where we have Ethan Waneri coming on 10 minutes to go, playing better than Trossard has the past month and a half in his 9-minute cameos. But Mikel Arteta is trying to do all of this Trossard in midfield business, and then at half time when he actually makes a sub, he brings on Jesus and puts Havertz in midfield against. Like, bro, how many times are you gonna do the same fucking thing for it to not work? Like, it's getting on my nerves now. Like, he's pissing me off with that stupid shit. Like, can you stop doing that? It doesn't work again as usual, and now we've lost 3 games, 3 out of the last 4, and we're going to Chelsea, who I believe we'll still beat, by the way, because Chelsea are fucking shit anyway. We'll beat Chelsea, but man, if we don't, all hell will break loose. I'll tell you that much. All hell will break loose. But I'll tell you, it won't affect me because I'm alright right now with my other teams in other sports. So, as I was saying, it's looking long right now. Liverpool play Villa, City play Brighton, and we play Chelsea. For the sake of argument, if we beat Chelsea, which we probably will, and City and Liverpool lose again, it won't look too bad before international break. But we need to win before international break and just get us over the line for the 2-week break. That's all I really need to talk about because the defense was fine, midfield was fine apart from Marino. Partey is very, very good this season. He's been our message for about a country mile. It's just hilarious because we wanted to sell him. Raya, simple, nothing else. Saka, disappointing. Havertz and Martinelli, awful. Nah, that's about it really. More or less the same thing every game, so most games this season. The left winger and the striker suck. They're not up to level, so. But anyway, that's my review for the Inter game. If you're wondering why it took me so long to do it, it's because I had to lie down, man. My head was just hurting watching that game. I didn't have the capacity to speak about that game at that time, so so it's a bit late this time. So, yeah, on to Chelsea. Yeah, that's all I have to say.